H-Town, what's up? You know what time it is. It's time for the best 120 minutes of the day. The Chop Shop, the nation's #1 urban sports talk show, and also your midday sports happy hour. Yours truly, Robert Hatter, alongside Jim Hicks and sometime Chris Walker, coming to you live from Houston, Texas. But we broadcasting all over the world via Facebook Live and YouTube Live, and it is Thursday. We affectionately call it Baby Friday. Great day because we're not aired on Friday. You know, Chop Shop is not aired on Friday, and we'll see you on Monday. But so we consider this our Baby Friday. In case you didn't know, shout out to everybody. Let me shout out to my people on the feed who've signed in already. Share the show. Everybody share the show. Share the show. Thumbs up if you're on YouTube. Thumbs up right now, Eric Boone, Joe Baldwin, Jeremy Davis, Ivan Pettit. I know I should have 4. I don't know what the hell y'all doing. Y'all was the first guys on here, and y'all ain't hit the thumbs up button. Come on now. On YouTube, we got Ivan Pettit, Eric Boone, Joe Baldwin with a Scholar Athletes Basketball Academy. They ain't hit the thing. Who else? Jeremy Davis. Have you hit it yet? Who else? Who else over there? Sean Davis and Michael Smith. Have you hit it yet? Yeah, come on, y'all. You got to hit them buttons. I know y'all forget. They tell me to prompt y'all. I don't like prompting y'all. I don't like that. I mean, I'm trying to work. Okay, I see y'all. Y'all did it. Boy, I love y'all. But shout out, hold up. Let me shout out to Facebook. We got Daryl Anderson. We got Belinda Jonathan. We got D. White is in the building. And that's it. Shout out show. Where everybody at? Oh, y'all watching the teams play on somebody said just did it. I'm in San Diego. Mike, don't forget we got to get together. Great show today. I'm telling y'all, I got something for you. But let me see. I'm gonna tell the truth. I was looking at basketball game. Looking at a basketball game, a high school basketball game, and I was really intent. I only get intent and watch it when certain players in the game. I turn it off. I'm watching the end and see if they're gonna blow this lead they had. Everybody telling me they hit the button. I love y'all dudes. Now share the show. Everybody. Did I share it? Yes, I shared the show already. I shared it with everybody. And I'm just watching the game, y'all. I'm telling the truth. I got the game right here. If you see me looking this way, I got the game right here. When I get back up here, then I'm looking at y'all. But the team from Houston is winning 59-53 against the team from Arizona, Arizona Unity. Eddie House's sons are on this team. It's a 4-point game. It was up by 15, 13. And they put that zone and a press on them. And now, it was something else. So I'm just watching the game. I'm sorry. Let me get to the show. Because they pissing me off over here. I'm just letting y'all know. But it pissing me. No Bronny updates at all. No Bronny updates. Leave Bronny alone, man. Why you want a Bronny update? Explain to me. Okay, yeah, come on. Hold on. What you want, King Sticks? What update do you want? I'm serious. I'm looking you straight at. What update do you want on Bronny? You probably online scouring in the internet and every damn thing, trying to find out an update on Bronny. Just pray for them. Pray for the family. A young man had cardiac arrest, and he's healing, and he's recovering. What the hell you want to? It just happened on Monday, and you want to update on Thursday? Just explain. I just want to know. Just talk to me. Explain to me just a second. How in the hell I go look online? Just checking to see how he was doing. Just keep praying for him. That's what we should do. Update on Bronny. Nothing. Hey, my take. Check that. I had a great time at Putt Shack. Oh my goodness. Putt Shack is awesome. Thank you, Adrian Solomon. Thank you, Kelton Solomon. Thank you. Who came out? Mate, Andra, Marissa Smith came out. Ruth Thompson came out. Eric Boone came out. Eric Harrison came out. Daryl Anderson and Tony Anderson came out. I'm just going. I ain't got to get off the gas. No, this my gas pedal. The hell you gonna tell me to get off? I ain't tell you about what you doing over there. You put that bullshit on my show, King Sticks. I ain't came over there, and when you reffing the game, I ain't come over there and mess with you reffing the damn game. Talking about get off the gas. No. Told you about coming to this show with that bullshit crap. What's the update on Bronny? Ain't no damn update on Bronny. How about that? Now, back to shout out to thank y'all so much. And sometimes y'all is just good to be quiet. I hope you done hit the damn thumbs up. But back to what I was talking about. Hey, man, Putt Shack is a cool little spot. I ain't going to give them no commercial, but it's a cool little spot. Thank you for inviting us. And food was pretty decent. Food was kind of all right. Ain't nothing like Cleopatra's. It ain't nothing like, I hate to tell y'all, ain't nothing like Cleopatra's. It ain't nothing like Mimi's. I'm just telling y'all, ain't nothing like it. Ain't nothing like it. But shout out, I'm glad to go fellowship and see the ladies out there last night. It was kind of fun. It was kind of cool. I had a good time. Then another thing that happened, I want to share with y'all. Oh my God, this game is close. Where my coaches at? Eric, when you're up by 15 or 20 with 8 minutes left and lose that lead, is it who they blame that on? The coach or the kids? Because I know who this is. But who y'all blaming on? Eric Harris. Any coaches on that? Man, y'all share the show. I need my coaches. Maybe I need to share the coach. I guess the coach is watching this game. I guess everybody watching the game. Hey, man, everybody ain't supposed to be coaching these summer basketball teams, man. You know what? If I was interviewing these guys to coach my summer basketball team, boy, I would get these dudes. It's some questions I would be asking. What is the criteria? What is the criteria, Trey Phillips? Hey, Miss Tina. Tina, I need you today. What is the criteria to coach a summer basketball team? Because they just let anybody coach these damn teams. What's the criteria? Will somebody help me? How does the interview process goes? Please tell me. How do the what you do? How does the interview process goes? Y'all ain't talking to me. 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 I'm going to wait till somebody talk to me. What that is Moody at? Official. Listen, I not talking about officially there is no criteria. I already know it ain't no official criteria. What? Well, what is the unofficial criteria then? Hold up, y'all. Trey Phillips, so everybody can see what I'm talking about. Y'all, because this, see, I didn't plan on talking about this. He said, officially, there is no criteria. What unofficially? What is the unofficial criteria? Hold up. Explain to me. Not explain. Explain. Explain to me. Explain. Coach,
His team needs to be disciplined enough to value possessions, no turnover the shot. That's the criteria. Always. D. White says you. That's my girl. D. White, great minds thinking like D. White. I ain't never thought about this until today. D. White. I didn't bring my extra bottle of water with me, so I got to go back in and fill it up, y'all, in a minute. Hold on. Interview over a drink. D. White. D. White. D. White. D. White. D. White. Trey says it's not official. It's not a, you know, it's not official. You just this team, by the way, this team I've been talking about, this from Houston. They finna get their ass beat. And I hope they do. I hope they do. I really do. Hate to say that. I don't care. You tell them I said it. Okay. Hey, Miss Jenny. Miss Jennifer. She said, yes, no criteria. These coaches look like they got cut from the middle school team. Now you don't have to play pro ball, because I know some people who play pro ball can't coach a lick. Jenny, listen, I'm not saying. I don't know. I'm watching some of the. I don't coach. I ain't never been professed to be a coach. I coached my sons in them little league team. And then I saw myself on video, and guess what I said, y'all? When they would look, I said, I ain't never coaching them babies no more, because I'm too intense. Them little old bitty boys just looking at me like, this dude crazy. And I'm sweating and going up and down. I'm playing harder than I'm coaching harder than the kids playing. Then I said, man, I'm talking to 9-year-olds. I look at myself on video. I ain't never coached a game since. But I coached the AAU game, so I'm not AAU, a pro-am game though. But I'm too impatient. I'm too demanding. I can't coach. I know what I ain't, but I don't try to be no damn coach. Oh shit, they might win now. They might win now. Golly. Good shot. You know how you just won't. You know how you won't. I don't know. You know. But some start with people coaching their kids early on, and people think they can coach. Yeah. I like that, Trey. Put that up there. All right. There's responding to blowing a 10-point lead. Oh. Okay, my bad. Joe, let me see what you're talking about, Joe. His team. Okay, I got you. Well, the kids didn't value no possessions. I just saw that. So it's 5 seconds left. Oh, the game. They done won. Okay, the Houston team won. I was hoping they lose, but they won. They won. I'm just trying to find out something, Trey. Joe. Chuck, I didn't see you last night, Chuck. Well, I could turn it off that game. I can turn this device on something more better suited for it than my time. Than mess with these that mess. Uh, uh, as y'all can tell, I'm really disappointed in summer basketball. I'm really disappointed in it. I don't have a kid playing. I don't have a son playing. Matter of fact, I enjoyed it back then more. I can't explain it, but I had an enjoyable process in summer basketball. Repeat that. What's up, El Ray? El Ray, I really did have a good time. And you know what, El Ray? One of the reasons I kept being on this show, because I was a guest on the show first. El Ray, because I wanted to have a voice so I can express to parents how they can have a unique process and have a fun process when your son go to 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th grade. Uh, so it was good. I had a great, and these parents, y'all, these parent texted me this morning saying, I just be glad when this stuff is over with. I'll be glad when this stuff is over with. I want to get away from this team and these people. I'm sick of these people. Kirk Dorsey, I don't know what your experience was. And Chuck McGowan and Trey Phillips, I hope your young ladies are not finishing the season saying, I'm glad to get away from Chuck's ass. I'm glad to get away from Trey Phillips' ass. I'm glad to get away from the team. Is this what it's about? And parents, I want to give y'all something today. Landon! I want to give y'all something today, parents. Because I feel, y'all don't understand. That's why I don't agree with Jimmy. I don't agree with none of these guys. Letting y'all know, I don't agree with none of them. I had an enjoyable experience when my son played. Because all I expected for his ass to do what he's supposed to do. I control the controllables. I control the team. I even had a pay for team that my son came off the bench on. Now one of y'all never did that. And probably wouldn't do it. Now the young team, he was eighth grade on 17 and under team. He wasn't better than them dudes. The hell I'm gonna say. I could have said he got to play. He got to practice and compete with those guys. See, these guys don't practice no more. So you don't get the benefit of being around a top player. You don't never play a practice with. Or some of them live in other cities, other places. They go everywhere. All our guys happen to be from here. We had John Henson, he from Austin, but guess what? His daddy drove down here. DJ Griggs' daddy lived in Brazosport. He drove down here every day for practice. He used to be at practice before the guys that lived here. And then, guess what? Sometimes we'll just say, okay, man, let's get the vans. Let's drive up there and practice in Austin. Because we were worried about the development of our players. Only time I didn't enjoy it, my son playing basketball, is when, it's several times when he was younger. Most of the time when he was young. When his grandmother and mom, who don't know much about basketball, they asked me, what does swing it mean? I said, why y'all asking me that? She said, because it seems like every time Robert gets the ball, the coach hollers, swing it. Then I had to explain to her, because he wanted him to pass it to his damn son. When they found out that, it was over. I told my son he wasn't playing on the team no more. I never forget it. That man went and folded that uniform up neatly, put it in that little old Houston hoop ass, what's it called? Tote bag. Put it by the door and said, Dad, take it on back to him. Little boy smart enough to understand. I'm at a game. We're at a game in Austin. In Austin. I'm sitting over there minding my business, watching my son first. This is his first tournament. Playing with this team. If a man was sitting next to me, I never met him before in my life. I got to tell this story. See, I need y'all to know I'm not up here talking about I was a parent in this stuff. Jimmy wasn't no parent in this. He ain't had no dog in the fight. I was. So I'm telling you from a parent's point of view. I'm sitting in the stands. They playing. My son didn't start. Should have been, but he didn't. First tournament with the team. Dad, I sit over there. He come in the game. The team immediately started winning. This guy said, which one is your son? I told him. He said, why he ain't starting? I've never met this guy before in my life. I said, well, he just got on the team. He said, I don't care if he just got on the team. He's the best player on the floor. Then he didn't want to alarm everybody. He's so slick. I'm gonna address you in a minute, Herb. He gave me his phone. He put his phone over there and said, who is number so-and-so? I said, that's the coach's son. He said, I figured that. He said that. This is how bad it is. And I ain't mad at the coach's son. Coach's son. I don't know if he ever played in college. I don't. But parents. Shout out to Herb. He said he's walking through the Civil Rights Museum as we speak. Herb, boy, special place to me. Civil Rights Museum in Memphis, Tennessee. Every time I go, Herb, I don't go into Memphis. Sometimes I just come and pull my car up and I look at night or at daytime, I look over at the Lorraine Motel. And then I look over at the where the guy was supposedly had shot Martin Luther King from. Then I think about the stories that my brother-in-law and the people around me in Memphis have told the older people tell me about this situation, how close that people in my family was to that situation. And it's an amazing place, man. I mean, I took some people down there with me from Houston, and they just couldn't believe it, you know. Y'all, and for her, when you get to the end, they're gonna show the rooms that Martin Luther King lived in, and they say it's just like he left it. That room, that day he came out and got shot, everything is just like he left it. No, it's a unique thing for a young man like Nate Lauder to take a look at. Him being a young man that happened to be white, it's a great thing. It's history. It ain't black history. It's history. It's history. That stuff happened. You know, the garbage man. Garbage man got caught up in the garbage thing and got killed. And then the garbage, the people in the city of Memphis didn't want to do nothing about it. So they came down there and got something done about it. You know what I'm saying? It's unique, man. Don't get me caught up on that one right now. Herb. That's a subject that um, and I'm just so glad they preserved that stuff for me. Because I was a little boy. Now I get a chance to go back and see exactly what happened, read up. And Herb, stop through that museum. Just don't watch. Stop and read. Stop and watch the bus where they just stop. Just stop and just soak it up before you get out of there. Very, very special place. Very special place. Um, but let's go on. Let's go on. But Kirk Dorsey says it's a roller coaster of times, but it paid off. Absolutely. Uh, Chuck said, in my opinion, part of the problem with summer basketball today is the lack of development and passion for the game. It's more about who and what platform hypes a kid. Absolutely. Y'all, like I said, those are two of the moments that it just sent chills through. And all I did is just say, man, just keep getting better, young fella. Keep getting better. I say, you short. Keep getting better. Keep getting better, young fella. Keep getting better. Keep getting better. Let's do everything that everybody else don't want to do. You got to be the best shooter. You're small. You got to be the best dribbler. You got to be the best defender. You got to be, just keep going. Just keep going. When anybody tell you you're not big enough, anybody tell you you wear glasses, you got wear goggles, you just give them 40. Give them what they asking for. That's my favorite thing. Give them what they asking for. A lot of people didn't like it. A lot of people, he was tearing their son's ass up every single time. You know what I'm saying? And I never forget it. It used to seem like you'd be at war. Because I didn't depend on nobody to, ladies and gentlemen, fathers out there. I didn't depend on a John, Uriel, nobody to talk for my son, Reginald Simpson. I didn't depend on not nan one. And you can't. I want y'all to stop depending on these Negroes that have something to do and help with your son. Man, educate yourself. I go back and got 7 years worth of data on this show. All you had to do is go back and look at them and watch them. You can't take shortcuts. You got to take the stairs. You can't take the elevator. You got to take the stairs in basketball. Ask somebody about the dude can shoot. I don't care about nobody can shoot. You can't. I'm sitting there. I go back. Y'all kept making me thinking. People used to wonder, Jenny. I didn't like to sit with nobody at the game because I know half of them in there hating. Don't come over here talking to me. I'm at war when my son walk in there at a game. Dude, give him what he asking for. You had opposing coaches was against him. The kids told me one certain school, every time they play them all week, they have somebody with his jersey on. Everywhere he go, bump him and hit him. You had people on the payroll at these schools that coach the girls' basketball team. Your young man fouled out. My son fouled out one time in a heated game. Big game against a rival. This grown-ass man stood up and said, get his ass out of there. He worked for the school. Y'all think y'all having problems? You know I had something to say to his ass. I said, I see your son went out there to school with them folks can't play. Because every time, I told him, every time, if your son ever play against my son, I'm going to make sure he hit 50 on his ass. Exactly what I said. That's the kind of stuff. We go in the day. We can't even have a game peacefully. You got one girl come over there and put her hand in my daughter's face. That's the last pretty girl she gonna put her hand in the face. Because my daughter whooped her ass right there in front. A girl from that same rival school. Security, I mean, I never get the campus police said, hey man, that girl put her finger in the wrong girl's. I can't go to the game without people. And y'all, but I still loved his summer basketball experience. And I think guys like Alan Branch and Coach Terrell Henderson, those guys right there, because they let me see. They taught me the business of this basketball. I told Alan Branch, my son was 12 years old. I said, look, Trey Phillips know what I'm talking about. We had people on the team hating on my son. Hold up. He didn't have to fight the rival. He had to fight the parents and the kid on the team. Unbelievable. Then they wonder why he went to New York and he don't come back here. And y'all think y'all having bad experiences? You as a dad, you and your son go take a ride and go every year. Y'all say, wait a minute. What shoes you gonna wear this year, Rob? Dad, I'm gonna wear these. So we go to this shoe store, and then he sit there and said, Dad, you know what? I like these, but man, I want to get the whole team get them. Let's try to get the whole team. I want the whole team to get these shoes. That's all the kids said. So all of us can be dressed alike. So me, listen to my son. I said, go find out every size everybody wear on the team. Yes, Robert Hatter had everybody's size sent to the school. No coaches. I didn't buy the coaches now. Not Nan Mammy told me thank you. Not Nan Daddy told me thank you, but one. One lady said the only reason he doing that so his son can play. One of the best players in the fucking city, freaking city. And you talking about... Tear your son's ass up every day and you around here. Summer basketball. When Alan Branch, he talking about he remember Robert dunk at Bush. Little bitty dude. I didn't even know my son can dunk. Didn't know he can dunk. Little dude came down there playing with the ball. He ripped him and went and dunked on Kelly Oubre ass. Kelly a pro now, I think, yeah. Because your son dunk on a pro don't mean he's on pro. Patrick Punt. But parents, the reason I say that, because I know a lot of parents going through this stuff right now. Because my phone is ringing right now. Forgot that I'm on the show to talk about stuff. Parents, whether your child is starting, coming off the bench, barely playing, enjoy being a parent to an athlete. Man, let me tell y'all something. I miss this boy playing so much. Don't y'all never tell him that though. But I miss him playing. He was the most joy. Y'all gotta understand, I could go to any NBA game, any NFL, any NBA game, any overseas game I want to go to. But my joy was flying back home to see my son play. My joy was, never forget, the year that Trayvon Martin got killed in Sanford, Florida. I was at Orlando in at the All-Star game. I had to go early because I had meetings on Sunday and Monday. but I flew out early Tuesday morning. Why? My son was in the playoffs. I get off the plane and go to this playoff game. 4 or 5 guys on the team, because playoff times, I guess that's when the new report card period come. They weren't eligible to play. I flew back for that. They won their game. They won the first game. Then the next game was on Friday. So I had to leave and go back to Orlando because I had another meeting on Wednesday. So I can get back on, was it Friday? Yeah, Wednesday, Thursday. So I can get back. So I went back home. I went back to Orlando, stayed Wednesday and Thursday. On Friday, I left to go to the game. They lost that game. And I never forget. I was thinking in my mind after he lost that game, damn, I came all the way back here for him to lose. No, I came back to see my son. That's how parents, that's how we get so caught up in this stuff. Yeah, I came back to see my son. Then left the next day to go back out. I was going back and forth to Orlando just to see, because I love to watch him play. Parents, I sit in the same spot for 4 years at Cornell University, his college. 4 years. And when I got up to come down for senior night, introduce your parents, the man told me and said, man, I did not know that was your son. You've been sitting there for 4 years. You don't get up. You don't do nothing. I said, man, I told him, man, me and that kid have been through so much in the gym. That's for y'all to clap about. You know, yeah, the work that we put in, he's supposed to do that, what he does. That journey, that senior night, I didn't realize that'd be the last time my son played. Because he decided he didn't want to try the G League and all that old league. They weren't paying enough money. He wasn't going overseas. He didn't want to get a Rosetta Stone. So guess what? He took off and went to Wall Street. But parents, enjoy being a parent to an athlete. Be positive and always make it about the team. I didn't notice. I didn't buy just his shoes. I bought the team shoes. Now, the next year I ain't buying them because them ungrateful ass parents, but I was going to get them every year. But them ungrateful ass parents, forget them. You get your own. Always make it about the team. If done right, the process, somebody send me this, the process of parenting an athlete is rewarding for both you and your child. Youth sports are valuable, but everybody ain't gonna make it to college. Everybody ain't gonna be no Division I basketball player. Everybody ain't gonna win. I just happen to have one. He could have not been. He was 6'2", 6'1", 6'2". One day, parents, you're gonna wake up like me, and there won't be anyone left to take the practice. I miss going to Cornell. I miss going to practice. I used to go to practice every day. I asked my secretary, I said, do not. But I had the flexibility to do this. Now, if you don't understand, do not schedule nothing around the time I got to go to his practice. Because I'm at his practice. Because guess what? He stayed with his mom. You know, stay with his mom sometimes, stay with me sometimes. So guess what? If he stay with his mom all night, that means I don't get to see him. If I don't go to practice, where the hell I'm going to get to see him at? So I wasn't going to let them people have 8 hours a day with him. Her have the rest. And I'm not going to be able to see my son. Y'all got to be out y'all mind. We got to count these hours. The hours important. One day, mamas and daddies, you'll wake up and there won't be anyone left to take the practice. So y'all got to enjoy this stuff, Barry. Take it from me, man. That's why I'm on this show. If I didn't want to give this to y'all, I probably wouldn't. I'd have probably told Chris Walker, man, I can't, man, I ain't got time for this. Sometimes you need to hear it. Because I know you got these ignorant ass people who over this, your summer both basketball programs, and I know y'all know that. It's a couple of programs I wouldn't take my worst enemy and let his son or daughter play for. Patrick Point said, I'm enjoying my son today. This is the second year. Man, enjoy. It's going to be over, Pat. Pat, them 4 years went by so damn fast. Pat, I got stuck in a blizzard, y'all, up there. Y'all, I'm telling you, it's cold up there. And they had that nor'easter up there, and I was stuck up there for 2 weeks on a college camp. Well, I went on college. I was in my hotel. Y'all, the people at the hotel don't care if you stuck for 2 weeks. You still got to pay. Y'all, and I didn't stay in the Motel 6 now. So I stuck up there. I'm telling you, y'all, I was going to the campus. I was going into classes and stuff like that. I said, shoo, I want to experience this. I want to see what my money's buying. They got the Bill and Melinda Gates building of technology. Y'all, I explored every nook and cranny of that place, man. Sometimes, y'all, this how we learn stuff. This how in Africa, when I went over there one time, they was just telling us, how did y'all learn? Long time. They said, well, the elders will sit at the head behind under the tree. Everybody sat at the feet of the elders. They call them jingas and jollies. They sit at there and they talk and speak life into the village. You follow me? So when I think about sharing this stuff with y'all, because he don't want everybody to know. He's a private dude. He don't want nobody to know about that. He bad at posts. He don't want nobody to know. You know what I'm saying? But the little kid had a hell of a journey. I'll never forget, one kid was so jealous. They interviewing him after the game, Robert. They interviewed my son at the game. So he got in the locker room late. He came in there and heard one of the dudes, man, y'all, this man, talking about Rob. And, Rob got with him, said, you too. You know what I'm saying? But I never forget that last game of that season when they lost. He just grabbed me and hugged me and was crying. And I just held him. I never forget, he said, you don't know what I've been through, Dad, this year. With these, I got to fight all the opponents. Then I got to fight with these jealous ass teammates. It's high school, little boy, 10th grade. He can't help it. He can't. It's a 10th grade starting. 11th grade start. In the 9th grade, he's a little bitty dude. They put him on the varsity team and everybody got mad. You know what he told me? Dad, do me a favor. Do you mind if I not play for the varsity team in the 9th grade? I want to play with my 9th grade team. I said, why? He said, we be beating up on them anyway. On the varsity team anyway. See, it was a group of parents over there whose sons had been excelling. They didn't realize this boy was going to move. Y'all got to realize he went to Kincaid first. He didn't grow up in that with them. So they just thinking they going to, then this little old boy that they didn't expect come over there and do his thing. And them some mammies was getting mad. So, ladies and gentlemen, when I come back from this break, because I got to share with you, our partners on the show. I got a unique topic that I want to talk about. Y'all need to share it because all of us need to hear this because this is going to be on lines of what I've been talking about. But let me find us. Let me find them commercials for me right quick. Let me find my dudes. Got some great partners, man. Solomon and Brian Wines and the crew over there at Mimi's. They just unbelievable. Look, I got it. Let me play in Cleopatra. So watch this. Okay.
Someone had a birthday party at our restaurant next door, Mimi's New Orleans Cafe. They asked if they could smoke cigars on the patio. Told them yes, and they stayed a little late, and they said, we don't have anything like this in this area. So we decided to pray on it, and collectively we decided to move forward. You know, there's a need for it. This is this old part of Richmond. It's growing. The new courthouse is right there. The sheriffs come here. We get their full support. They just had a function here a couple weeks ago, and we get everybody's support, and we're just going to continue to grow with the community. We have baby grand piano, we have jazz trios, we have DJs, and we have some theme nights. We have Greek night every first Friday.
Welcome back to the best 120 minutes of your day. And y'all, the reason sometimes I have to share that, because there's a parent came over here one time and said, you just don't know. Yes, I do. Baby, I do. I might not know about your particular situation, but this summer basketball, you can't trick this system. No matter how much Doug write about you. No matter how many people put no fake tweets out about you, you will quickly be found out. Even some of y'all get smart enough and trick the game and get to be a McDonald's All-American. Trick the game and be on somebody's somebody's summer league team. Trick the game and get drafted. Then it all comes back to light. All come back to life. What's the age of travel is for the parents, because the plane tickets, they sit with their teammates, and in the car they sleep. You're right. Yeah. Absolutely. But y'all, it's an amazing young man who I'm going to walk back everything I said the other day when they gave Jaylen Brown all of that money. All I said as a basketball player, I said, damn, that man get $300 million and can't go left. You can cut his left hand off and he won't even miss it. I take that back. I apologize. This young man is how I want my son to be. Parents, this the kind of stuff that makes Robert Hatter. This what moves me to come turn this show on and hit this button every day. Stuff like this.
What do you plan to do off and on the floor with this new contract?
Well, that's a great question. I want to launch a project to bring Black Wall Street here to Boston. I want to attack the wealth disparity here. I think there's analytics that supports that, stimulating the wealth gap could actually be something that could be betterment for the entire economy. With the biggest financial deal in NBA history, it makes sense to talk about, one, your investment in community, but two, also, the wealth disparity here that nobody wants to talk about. It's top 5 in the US. It's something that we can all improve on. It's unsettling. And I think through my platform, through influential partners, through selected leaders, government officials, a lot who are in this room, that we can come together and create new jobs, new resources, new businesses, new ideas that could, highlight minorities, but also stimulate the economy and the wealth gap at the same time. I think that could be a mix of commercial entities, real estate, residentials as well. Boston could be, a fully integrated, self-sufficient, hub, attacking minorities and stimulating the wealth gap. I think Boston could be a pilot, not just for wealth disparity here in the U.S., but also for around the world. So you asked me what I wanted to do or what I want to do. One, I want to, attack that wealth gap here in Boston, create a project. Also, I want to help stimulate the overall economy, and I want to bring Black Wall Street here to Boston.
What do you plan to do?
Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. I want to launch a project to bring Black Wall Street to Boston. I want to attack the wealth disparity here now. I got a question. Who you been living, whatever city you in, what athlete have, not to compare nobody, but what athlete, no, I'm not want to compare. What if every athlete thought like that? What if every out thought like that? Austin Rivers, you got to hold up, Trey. Austin Rivers, right? What he talking about ain't that important right now, but we'll get on it. I'll put a thing. I'm gonna put it. Trey, what I'm talking to you about right now is one of the most important steps that I've been in this business for 30 years, Trey Phillips. Never had nobody even think like this. This monumental. I told you, but let me tell you something. Then we wonder why a guy who can't go but to his right hand turn the ball 8 times over in the NBA Finals, and he get the largest contract in NBA history. I told you about Tiffany Aliche. I told you yesterday. If you didn't go get the show yesterday, Tiffany Aliche used to teach 4-year-olds because she wanted them to know how to read before they got the first and second and third grade, in case they got them ignorant ass teachers who couldn't do it. They'll have that foundation. Then she lost her job, the recession. So guess what? She went the same kids she was teaching in school. She went back and got their parents and taught them financial literacy. And all her bougie ass friends, because she went to the top schools and the white schools, all her bougie ass friends, somebody, don't be messing with them, you ain't gonna make no money that way. She started teaching the moms of these kids financial literacy. Turn that into a brand called the Budgetnista. It's a $50 million brand now. She put most of the money back into it, and she serviced the Black women. Her favorite, what hit me, she said, I got to get this to the Black women, the mamas. Because the mama controls the community. The mama is the life blood of the community. The mama, if the mama right, the mama, I got to get the mamas right. Jaylen Brown, he shouldn't be the 4th or 5th option on the team. Why should he get? He was trusted with the few things. And God saw what he was doing with it. Yo, this dude ain't just start doing this. See, y'all think he just called it? No, he been doing this. Don't y'all know he was the first one when George Floyd got killed, everybody protest, he the first one in the street with a bullhorn in Atlanta? He drove from Boston to Atlanta. Couldn't get a flight. That's what we need to be teaching our young athletes. Instead of teaching them how to get over and get tennis shoes from this person, get tennis shoes from this person, get this from this, get a free hotel room. Let's teach him these Jaylen Brown principles. Because somebody taught Jaylen. Brilliant young man. Young dude, he's amazing. He's talking about making the world a better place. It's divine timing. Y'all see what's going on in this world. And his teacher in Atlanta, in Cobb County, told him she'll be looking him up in the next 5 years. He'll be in jail. What our ass got to say now? Watch what we say to our people. Watch who you throwing dirt on. Because guess what? Somebody will come and water it and it'll turn into a tree. I don't care if he wasn't well spoken. I get tired of you Negroes talking about people well spoken. I don't care if he talked like whatever. I'm talking about his action. Just kills me. Which well spoken. There's a lot of them out there that are well spoken. Simeon, we can't go and that's the shit that they say. We don't need to say that. It don't help that he was well spoken. That dude is putting his money where his mouth is. Ain't got nothing to do with how well spoken he is. Grant Hill well spoken. He ain't did that. I can't stand when y'all put that stuff down. He's well spoken. Don't make a damn difference. He could be Boo-Boo the Fool. His actions, he didn't work. All of you well-spoken people ain't doing a goddamn thing. It helps. It makes a difference. Kill me. Kill me, sounding like them. His teacher said, look him up in 5 years. He gonna be in jail. Had nothing to do with the speech. Thank you. Moses had a stutter and freed an entire nation of people. Thank you, Landon Ardwan. Oh, thank you, sir. They be around here talking about what's maternity being crump. Talking about he can't talk and he free and he getting it done. Y'all, we got to just watch what we come out of our mouth. Just like what came out of that lady's mouth. This teacher telling this boy he gonna be in jail, Slim McDonald. His teacher said she will look him up in 5 years in the county. He'll be in jail. This was Jaylen Brown's teacher told him. And you worry about him being well-spoken. Y'all watch this. Now, I'm going to show you what somebody made a comment about the white. This is what the white people in Boston saying right now. What the Oh, shit. That's what they saying. This boy, this young man. Watch this. You talking about being well spoken. Watch this, y'all.
Well, the reason I called Mr. Brown here and had you guys come over is just ironic that we talking about living to make history. While Mr. Brown right now is here in the forefront, the apex of the triangle, to make history, not local history, but national history and so forth, world history. You guys are a part of each one of that history, local, national, and international. We're here today to join Mr. Brown and applaud him for having the opportunity to share with society his gifts on the basketball court as well as his gifts as a humanitarian. He chose to bring this thing to MIT and have the youth.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's John Carlos. In case you didn't understand, that's John Carlos. That's the guy who held his fists up in the 1968 Olympics and got banned by America. Jaylen Brown said, look who you got introducing him. This is why I want to let y'all, you worried about whether he can speak or not. Watch this, y'all.
Here to witness him to sign this monumental contract with the Boston Celtics. From my understanding, this is the Now, what makes this history is the fact that this is the largest contract that had ever been signed by the NBA. I mean, that surpasses Michael Jordan, that surpasses LeBron James, Magic Johnson, so forth and so on. So what I want you guys to realize is that you have a gift from God here before you now, and I'm just happy that we all are here to share this history with him. I'm even more happy that his mom is here, can be present and watch her son just blossom in life. God bless you guys, and thank you for coming.
He's intentional. He's intentional. John Carlos,
Yes, can we draw it
now he's signing the contract.
a little bit, just so we're, there you are.
This young man is intentional. I don't care if he couldn't talk. He's intentional. This is what we need to be showing our young guys when they're on the plane getting ready to come back home from Memphis. Went to Cal, Berkeley. We already knew he was smart. He should be intelligent. All our kids should be intelligent speaking. Come on, man. The man intentionally had John Carlos introduced him. Do me a favor and go and watch what he's doing in his community. I'll never forget. I was trying to represent him in the beginning, but he went with Aaron Goodwin and them black agents in the beginning. I don't know what he did after that, but I knew a guy here in Houston. I said, man, just get me. He said, Robert, I got to get you around this dude. I mean, this he first came out of Cal. He said, because he's a special one, Rob. He don't think like the rest of them. At the All-Star game, he get all the rookies together. Said, man, we ain't going to no parties. We go and when he was on the rookie game, he said, man, let's go have us a seminar on how we're going to impact the world. Let's all the rookies in his class. He said, man, forget them parties. Let's go over here and do something else. I said, Lord, man, please give me one of them. And this the kind of stuff that we should be giving. Now, right now, you know, if I was talking some bull crap and talking about somebody mad at this guy in the summer basketball community, y'all be hitting y'all damn, man, he talking about you. He talking about you. Y'all should be this stuff here. This the kind of stuff you go viral. Yes. Darryl Barnes, that's what that dude did as a rookie. Ayana Green, I hope you got back safe from Vegas. This is what this young man did as a rookie. Y'all, somebody just go Google Jaylen Brown and show. I can play clips and clips and clips and clips. This dude been doing this before he got this contract. No, he should not be calling that teacher out. He talking about he should be calling her out by name. Why? Why should he call another human being out by name? No, he shouldn't do that. This the answer. Why? He don't talk. He ain't talking. You know why he ain't? You know why he ain't busy worried about her? Because he trying to build the world. Trying to build a better place. Somebody told me, he said, Robert, I was raised in Dorchester, Worcester, and Lowell. I cannot overstate how awesome it is to have a guy like Jaylen Brown care about the kids in this community. Have we ever had one in Houston? I ain't trying. Where the hell have we do this? Y'all, I got to show y'all what it looked like. Because y'all, we so used to being around mess. I got to show you what it looked like. Thank you, Slim. I didn't have time to put it on my Slim. I didn't have time to put it on my That's the kind of kid I want my son to be. The media asked him, Jaylen, what do you want to do with this generational wealth? Yeah, I'm finna compare. Go back and look at the rest of them guys and got this money. And see what they said. No. Don't compare. Just go back and look at them. What if all of them, what if all 450 of them thought this way? Thank you. That bridge is on the front of his shirt. I'm glad you mentioned it. I could give it to you, but I want you to go find. I'm just giving you breadcrumbs. He's building bridges like his shirt said. He's not worried about that lady. He didn't internalize what that lady said. Them white folks asked that boy, what you plan to do with all this money? I'm gonna buy my mama a car. I'm gonna buy my mama. That man said, I want to bring Black Wall Street to Boston. Listen to me, ladies and gentlemen. Let me tell you why. In case you didn't know how important it was. And I was waiting on somebody to put it on. But guess what? I can't wait. In Boston, right? The median wealth for a white household is $247,500. $247,500. $247,500. While the median wealth for a native Black American household is $8. You give me some water on that. Cause y'all. That's why I love. I know you be mad at me. I'm gonna give you some facts. You should be sharing this show right now, cause Robert Hatter ain't through. I'm gonna repeat that one more time. Yeah, got me some water. Put me some more water in there. Yes. I got to do that. Listen to me, y'all. In Boston, the median wealth for a white household is $247,500. With a median wealth of the native Black American household is $8. If Jaylen Brown is serious about attacking the wealth gap, reparations for American people of the people were enslaved is it's the only way forward. Jaylen Brown is serving his community and and the city of Boston in more ways than the mayor is. The mayor ain't never said that. He already been doing it, y'all. This money just coming. He already been doing it. He didn't just say, I got to have this and that. Go look at all the programs. The STEM programs. See, most people want to sit up there and give you the contract breakdown. I'm not giving you the contract breakdown. I'm going to give you that. That's it. But I'm going to give you 3 milestones because I've happened to be in the league and representing guys since this. I'm going to give you things. These milestone contracts in NBA history. The $100 million that Juwan Howard got in 1996. $220 million Stephen Curry got in 2017. And the $300 million Jaylen Brown just got. I don't know. I don't know, Paul Miranda. That wasn't my job to find out who the couples or not. I'm just telling you. It's rough. Yes. Absolutely. Washington probably one of them places too. Absolutely. Seattle, where Ayanna. But Paul, that's a good question, Paul. Put good question, Paul, but I just don't know that one, Paul. Y'all, see, it ain't about, I'm glad you said that, Slim. It ain't about Magic Johnson, Michael Jordan. Go down in Charlotte. All of them free clinics in important neighborhoods, Michael Jordan built every last one of them. I'm just telling you. But if you wasn't groomed, this kid had some special in him from the beginning, Slim. The young kids that you mentor now, the people that are around, you got to put this in them. Magic them gone, they gone. Didn't nobody put it in them where they go back and give and give and give. This young man here, did you see Magic? Hold up. Did you see Magic, Michael, Shaquille, any of these them rappers you talking about with the bullhorn at George Floyd's right on the front line? No, Jaylen Brown did this. Jaylen Brown is different, man. I told y'all when he was a rookie, man. All them rookies talking about, man, we're going to this party, this guy. You know, this rookie talking about I'm giving this party. No, I'm finna give y'all a party on finance. That's gonna be my party. Y'all invited to this. On how else to change something. So rookie, 18, 19 years old, 20, I don't know how old he was then. And I'm worried about his left hand. Jaylen Brown, I don't care if you never put that ball in your left hand again, son. Somebody done touch your heart and your mind. Young man, you are my hero. You are something else. You the man. I can't cheer for your team you play for because I can't. But I got to. Look, y'all see this how they do me. This how Boston do Robert Hatter. They know I can't stand Boston, so they go hire my friends. They hired Damon Stoudemire. Now I guess they didn't hire Sam Cassell. I can't cheer against Sam. I'm not going to cheer for Boston, but I can't cheer against Sam. This young man, y'all, this is who we should have our kids talking about. Not one of these rappers. This young man, I mean, y'all, I'm sitting up here thinking about it. Did y'all, hold up. I don't think, I ain't getting enough comments. I don't think y'all understand. Let's see. Let's just go here.
Two-time NBA All-Star Jaylen Brown made history this week. The 26-year-old Boston Celtics player signed the biggest contract in NBA history yesterday, almost $304 million over 5 years. Jaylen is also very well known for his work off the court. He's led anti-discrimination protests, spoken about the importance of education and technology at MIT, Harvard, and Berkeley. In 2019, he founded the Juice Foundation, which gives young people access to education resources they may not have had otherwise. And Jaylen Brown joins us now from Boston. Jaylen, good morning.
I'm going to let y'all go find the rest of that. He didn't just start doing this. He ain't new to this. He true to this. I'm going to show you another young man who I feel going to do something special. Watch this.
My name is Wesley H. III. I'm a shooting guard, and I'm from Beaumont, Texas. My name is Wesley H. III. I'm a shooting guard, and I'm from Beaumont, Texas. I'm just a player that want to do anything and hit the open guy, shoot the ball pretty well. I can get to the rim, use my body, play the game the right way. I chose the University of Washington because I feel like it was a good decision for me. Not only just the development, but just outside basketball. It's a very good academic school, get the best of both worlds. I like the team. I feel like everybody just share the ball. Nobody really care about who scored. Everybody funny. They took me in like right away, so everybody pretty funny. Everybody getting better one step at a time.
He grew up watching this show. His family watching this show. King 6 said, I remember you talking about Jaylen Brown and his mom. Yes, I always talk about it. I wanted to represent him bad as hell because I knew I had something special, y'all. Oh, my God. When the people told me what kind of kid he was, I said, what? What? I ain't got to worry about getting him out of that penitentiary. Y'all, so much stuff. I should have wrote it down. I had some stuff I wanted to share with y'all. Just think about that, y'all. We got some young men that we can be proud of, man. But I saw some. I'm gonna flip it. Hold up. No, let me go back. I got some. Oh, I forgot. Got some more stuff. I'm gonna switch to football a minute. I just want to give y'all, put some stuff in context. That contract had already been signed, Chuck McGowan. That was a formality. The contract has already been signed and done. That was just for y'all to see. I'm gonna help you out. So it wasn't no. But I was thinking about the New York Jets. I never thought I'd be talking about the New York Jets football program. But they happen to get one of the best quarterbacks in the world. And he did something this week that I didn't think he would ever do. Y'all, I think I got somewhere a picture with me and him. I think I got to get my, oh shit, let me see. Hold on. I probably showed it to y'all before. I can't find it. It's too much. Oh, here it is. Here it is. This man right here. Aaron Rodriguez. Not Aaron. Aaron Rodgers. That was at the Accenture golf tournament. I was a caddy for Charles, and we were in the back, and he said, "Man, come on, let's take a picture." But he did some. He voluntarily took $35 million of his money so this team could have flexibility to keep the current talent around him and acquire more over the next 2 years. Okay? Don't take that for granted. Don't too many people. Tom Brady did it. You know, we was around here worried about how Jalen Hurts gonna get this money, how Lamar gonna get this money, Deshaun. Let's see when they when they got to sign somebody else. James Harden did it. He didn't do it by this much, but he took a hell of a pay cut. That's why he's so pissed off at Philly. Because, man, I took a pay cut for you clowns and y'all don't want to pay me. So I just wanted to share that with you, and just in case you didn't know, some of y'all probably know already, but you give me $35 million of your money, and don't tell me, man, y'all keep thinking if they got enough money, why they keep asking for more? So when people say that tell me you ain't been around no rich people, because they trying to get some more. Got another one for you. I guess we can talk about, it's a rumor. I'm not going to talk about that. But I want to share with y'all. Jimmy, I don't think he's going to be on here before we get out. Astro fans, why y'all hit that man last night and started this stuff? What's up, Keith? Why y'all? The man said, he said, I told him. When they hit the home run, he said, we're going to win this game, man. He said, no, just like, dude talking about, no, just like you with those. They got into it. Astros wanted to fight a little bit last night. They getting their head tore off the frame last night. I just had to throw that in there. All you Astro fans. The Las Vegas Aces, the basketball team. Y'all got to help me with this one now. Where my women at? Ayana, I need you. Las Vegas Aces guard Riquana Williams was arrested Tuesday and has been charged with 3 counts of strangulation, 1 felony account of assault with a deadly weapon, and 1 felony count of coercion. This is the second time she be whooping up on her girlfriends. Raquana, what the hell is wrong with you? Putting your hand on somebody. Just like I don't want nobody to put their hand on you. Don't you be putting your hand on nobody else. I saw something. Y'all know I got to share it with you. I saw something. Somebody sent me. It's just thing. I'm going to show you. They sent it to me. See, they best not. You shouldn't send me stuff. Herb Baker just sent me a picture of him in front of the Lorraine Hotel. Right there. Sent me a picture of him in front of the hotel. Somebody asked me something. He said, black people got reparations checks. Somebody told me that. They sent them. Tomorrow. Y'all help me with this one. Now, somebody else wrote this. I'm just sharing with y'all. Tell me what you think. If black people got reparation checks tomorrow, non-black businesses like Gucci would make billions of dollars. Soon as they get some money, you go right to the people who don't like you, just so you can flex on the people who look like you. Have y'all got y'all season tickets? Have y'all got y'all season tickets for TSU? I'm coming back to that now. But I just want to share this with you. I mean, have y'all got y'all tickets from HBCU? I don't care if you went to Southern, Kevin Freidman. I don't care where you went to school. Go buy, get you TSU season tickets. And guess what I want you to do? Then gift them to somebody if you don't want to go to the game. They're having a fan fest on August 27th, TSU Fan Fest from 1 to 5. Gonna be amazing, free food and everything. But let me put this thing on the bottom of the screen. I'm finna put the ticker. I ain't finna play around today. I'm finna put the ticker. Cause when they sent me this, cause y'all know how they are now. They sent me this and Rob, hold on. Okay, y'all know I can't see. No, Kevin Freitman, I'm serious. Call Kevin Freitman. No, call Kevin Allen at 713-313-7271. Eric Harrison ain't from Houston. He's from Chicago. He said, man, I'm supporting. But let me read that thing one more time. If black people got reparations checks tomorrow, non-black businesses like Gucci would make billions of dollars. As soon as they get some money, you go right to the white people who don't like you just so you can flex on the people who look like you. What y'all think? What y'all think? Nike and Nike too, absolutely. Yeah, but your coach went. That coach from Southern. Hey y'all, this Kevin Freitman coach at Southern, man. I got to find my glasses for his ass. What's his name? What Kevin Freitman coach name? Let me find him, man. That man that had me laugh. Hey. We know where he go. You know where he gonna go by. Fred, I'm sorry, man. I'm bad. That's your coach. I would Beyonce mom, Tina Knowles filed for divorce from Richard Lawson. Mitch McConnell, y'all. Yeah, he's something happened to him. He was speaking, and he just couldn't meet it. He couldn't move. I don't like this. I'm gonna play it, but I'm not making fun of this, but this is what happened. It's okay. Now, that's the Mitch McConnell, because I want to have our people educated. I don't wish no bad on nobody. Okay, y'all know I ain't like that. But that's the guy who orchestrated. If you go read any of his memoirs, anything in his books, his whole purpose in life was not to be the president of the United States. He wanted to be in the Senate and become the Speaker of the Senate, and be over the Judiciary Committee, so he can regulate who becomes Supreme Court justices. That was his aim in life. Him and John Boehner were two of the guys when Barack got elected, that they were in the coffee shop the next morning trying to say, how can we make this dude, they probably didn't call him no dude, a one-term president. This the guy that orchestrated it. the handmaiden, I forgot, Coney Barrett, whatever their lady name, these three new justices, he, the one, the mastermind, he the one said no, because he was the leader of the Senate. We're not gonna vote on it, Barack Obama. Get your out of office. We're not gonna vote on this. We're gonna let whoever win the election vote on it. And then Trump won. So they got an extra one in. That's the dude right there. But what I watched him, right? And I watched what her name, Dianne Feinstein. That's the lady was in front. I watched Chuck Grassley. That's the dude that grabbed him. All them rednecks, all three of them. And I watched other struggling elected officials because I've been watching them. Lord, why in the absolute hell would these people not retire and go spend a second with their grandchildren for once in their power-hungry lives? Talk to me, y'all. These dudes down there dying up there, but they don't want to give up their power. But as usual, the Democratic side sent well wishes to him. But when Senator, I remember, I think it was Democratic Senator John Fetterman, he had a medical episodes. There were legions of Republicans who made a fun and mock of him. Y'all, these people are not the same. I ain't saying all of them great, but they're not the same. Had to share that with y'all. Got another topic I want to talk to y'all about, but I don't know if y'all can handle it though. I don't know. I'm gonna stay on. Did anybody who watched EYBL? Could anybody tell me if Jeffrey Day still there? Who is this kid, Kristen Jeffrey? Yes, Mitch joked about Biden. Yeah, who is Christian Jeffrey? He played for the New Heights Lightning. He went to Bishop Laughlin High School in New York. He's going to class up so he can be in, I guess, in another class. Y'all help me out. Who did anybody see him? I got to go back and see him because the same people that told me 4 or 5 years ago about what's the kid name? Scoot Henderson. They telling me this dude here too. This good dude is good too. So I just need your help. Just need your help. Anybody watch the anybody watch? I'm trying to see, but I'm getting because it's like, so yeah, I got to give you something to last for the weekend. Okay, I'm gonna go. Here I go. I've been had this for a couple of days. TSU homecoming on September the 2nd. Get a group of your girls. Call about 30 of your guys. Well, some of y'all ain't got no 30 friends. Call as many friends as you can. Say, it's girls' night out. Let's get us some t-shirts made. TSU homecoming. Let's get them. Call Kevin Allen at that number at the bottom. TSU is doing some great things. HBCUs are doing absolute great things today. But I want to share y'all something. I'm going to tell you where America has a problem. When I saw that, I wasn't going to talk to y'all, but when I gave y'all that, America has a problem. And where we live in America, we got a young man, Jaylen Brown, 20-something years old, 26, 27 years old. All of that weight on this young man's shoulders, and he doing what he doing. And I hope a lot of us, our kids, think like that too. Yeah, Walter Yates down in the Bahamas. Walter Yates in the Dominican, Puerto Rico. Yeah, why y'all send me a picture of Walter Yates. Walter Yates down there getting it. But y'all follow me a minute. I'm gonna take y'all home with this one. Y'all need shadows because and it's not just when I say American has a problem. It's not just the awful maps in Alabama I was telling y'all about the other day. the Supreme Court, this conservative Supreme Court tells Alabama, hey man, you got to redistrict this thing so some black people can vote for their own candidates, man. And they say, hell no, we're going to do what the hell we want to, Supreme Court. I ain't never seen nothing like it in my life. But Alabama, you know, they decided basically to get the front in front of the Supreme Court and said, we ain't going to do nothing. America, we got a problem. Hey, Joe. Joe, you just in time, baby. You're going to take this one with you. And this is not only, it's not the only case that we're seeing that the judiciary be in a real space of activism. The judiciary don't supposed to do this. You should never appreciate the judiciary, oh, I'm getting tongue-tied, being in a space of activism. No. This is something that judges are supposed to avoid. You are not supposed to make the law, judges. You are supposed to interpret the law. Just in case anybody didn't know that, somebody can tweet that out. I'm going to repeat it again. This is something that judges are supposed to avoid, being activists in one way or the other. You are supposed to you are not supposed to make the law as a judge. You are supposed to interpret the law as a judge. This case in Tulsa, it's kind of gotten to me a little bit. I let y'all go. I couldn't talk about it. I couldn't find the time to talk about it. But when that little young man, Jaylen Brown, just showed all of us how it should be done, that case in Tulsa is really an embodiment of what I think is egregious, a very egregious form of activism. And I'm going to explain to you why. I'm talking about the case for reparations of the survivors of the 1921 Greenwood Massacre. Y'all got to follow me here. I'm going to talk about, y'all like to talk about Black Wall Street, the Greenwood Massacre. I'm finna give it to you. I'm talking about the case for reparations for the survivor of the 1921 Greenwood Massacre, right? Listen to me. It wasn't a riot. Don't tell them people, let them people say it was a riot. It wasn't a riot. It wasn't a race riot. Race riot implies that there is equal power on both sides and both people agitating each other. That's a riot. This was a massacre. There's a difference. So don't let them folks tell y'all, don't let them folks on CNN and ENN and ESBI. No. There's a difference. It's 3 living survivors. Okay? The Tulsa race riots impacted about 15,000 people. I don't know if y'all know that, right? Over 3,000 of those people just disappeared. Okay? Never to be heard from again. All right? 8,000 were living homeless. Okay? Y'all follow me? Living in concentration camps, right? Not my words, just what they called them. Concentration camp. There was over $200 million of property damage. Okay? Not talking about the loss of life, not talking about the loss of, I'm just talking about property damage. Out of all of that, we only have 3 living survivors. 109-year-old Mother Viola Floyd Fletcher, 108-year-old Leslie Benefield Randall, and 102-year-old Uncle Red Hughes Von Ellis. Those 3 survivors. Y'all, got to share this with y'all. They have been fighting since September 2020 just for the opportunity to move forward in court, to hold the perpetrators of the massacre, the city of Tulsa and the Tulsa County accountable. Okay? See, we were talking about the Supreme Court case, but this is a case right here that should have been talked about too. Now watch this. They they are at the motion of dismiss stage. It's called a motion to dismiss. This is simply saying the judge, do we have a right to be in court? Okay. And the judge first said yes last year in May of 2022 that they can move forward. So the judge said yes. They had a motion for to dismiss. The judge said yes. You can move forward. It was historic. I was talking about it last year. She could have stopped it then. This was a lady judge, right? And I think Freightman pulled her up. She was appointed by a Republican governor who's a Trumper. So check this out, y'all. The judge could have stopped it. This was the first time in the history of black people that a historic wrong has survived a motion to dismiss. Right? Because the case is a public nuisance case. People talk about reparations, and it definitely involves reparative justice, but they have a specific legal theory in Oklahoma that allows them to move forward because there is no statute of limitations on this. And she said they could move forward, the judge. A year later, she changed her mind. I wonder why she changed her mind. When a judge make a decision on something as important as this, you have to have a written decision to rationalize the reasons for why you did it. Okay? Even if you don't agree with it, at least tell us why you did it. Then guess what she did, Trey? Anybody there? Anybody there? Anybody there? Let me see if I'm talking to anybody, because this is important. This is helpful. Yeah, I'm talking. Raise your hand if you hear this, because I got to give you this. They ain't gonna give you this on the PBS channel. Raise your hand as you're on the feed. I got something for you. Let me know. Somebody hit the button. I don't see nobody hitting the button. Somebody hit the button. Somebody tell me something. Talk to me. Talk to me. Share the show. Blenda says she here. Joe says she here. D, you here. D, watch this. D. Watch this, D. She dismissed the case with prejudice. I'm about to explain to you why that's so significant, y'all. With prejudice, when you dismiss the case with prejudice, it means that you can't refile this particular case. She is saying, I'm not only siding against you, but I'm siding against you forever. Why y'all say forever, ever, forever, ever? I don't know. I got to explain this. And I was just imagining being there. And maybe I got to explain this to older people, because if you don't know, because she said prejudice. You know, it ain't, you know how y'all used to say, oh, they prejudice. It simply means, it ain't that what y'all used to say, they prejudice. No, this is a legal term. Jeremy, Carrie, watch this, Carrie. That simply means that after saying we are moving forward, which she said, now she is kicking us out of court with prejudice, saying we cannot refile this case in court again. Jeremy, anybody else there? It was unexpected. It was devastating. But it was some good news. It's not over. Justice for Greenwood will happen. This man here is unbelievable. This is what this man said, man. Y'all, I got see, Herb, you can't Herb, I'm talking, man. But I'm gonna put it up there anyway. Y'all know I love my people. Herb said the Civil Rights Museum make you want to go take a trip up to College Station and crack it. Hey man, stop it. Let me finish, Herb. Y'all, they're going to move forward on an appeal. They're going to appeal to the Oklahoma Supreme Court. Y'all, listen to me. Remember that man I was just telling y'all about, Mitch McConnell, who wanted to be in the power so he can appoint all the judges? A lifetime commitment when you on Supreme Court. We are dealing with a judiciary across this nation that are rolling back the rights and privileges of Black people throughout this nation. I want y'all to hear me on this one. I got to tell you this. As we see with the Supreme Court, and you see what's happening in Florida, and some of these things that's happening in Oklahoma. Listen, ladies and gentlemen, we got an uphill battle. But we have always had an uphill battle in this country, and particularly in Oklahoma. Y'all, we relaxed when Obama came a president. We relaxed, didn't vote. They let one man through. Show y'all a picture. Well, let me put my glasses back on because y'all know I got to get right. Show y'all a picture. Show y'all a picture. This picture here is of B.C. Franklin and Buck Colbert Franklin. B.C. Franklin, that's his real name, Buck Colbert Franklin. He was a lawyer who is the father of John Hope Franklin, Dr. John Hope Franklin, considered as America's historian. Look him up. Unbelievable. Him and his partner. These people were Tulsa race massacre survivors and descendants, them three. In this photo, B.C. Franklin and his law partner, H.W. Spears, practicing law days after the massacre in a tent. It's a tent they in, y'all, with the law books around. The law books, they got the outfits on, got suspenders on, they dressed up. They are filing documents to file a lawsuit against the very people who had just destroyed their community. If B.C. Franklin can go to a tent where his law practices used to exist that was burned down and had the audacity to file bankruptcy against the very people that he saw walking down through the streets, bombing and killing all his people and shooting everybody. Ladies and gentlemen, this is where we have to draw our strength. Can you imagine being around Mother Fletcher, Mother Randall, and Hughes Van Ellis, the 300-year-olds? Can you imagine? I would love to be around. Y'all, you know why I want to talk to them? They've seen the real Jim Crow. They've seen 2 world wars, 2 pandemics. They've been domestics, worked in people's houses. They've seen their community be burned down. But they also remember, because Mother Fletcher and Mother Randall, they were about 6 and 7 years old at the time of the massacre. They remembered a flourishing community. They remember seeing all the doctors and the lawyers, and they remember seeing black people with cars and black people that had planes. Multiple black people had planes. I don't know about y'all, but I don't know a lot of black people that have planes. But I know some. I know some who balling, but they ain't got no damn plane. Y'all, there were 8 or 9 families in Greenwood at that time that actually had an airplane. So they've seen all of that, these two ladies. And they have internalized it and figured out a way to be resilient and figure out a way to be able to survive. Happy birthday, Kelton. The resilience of our people, man, is so amazing to me. If we don't have that, we could not, just wake up and function every morning. Based upon what has happened to us and what has happened to us and what is happening to us now. And you know what I found out about those ladies, y'all? They came to every court hearing. Everyone. So it's amazing, y'all. We in a fight. These people, we don't think we in one, but we in one. I just wanted to give it to you. So y'all, I don't never want y'all to say, well, Robert, we didn't know we was in a fight. We getting hit upside our damn head. And we didn't even know we was fighting. And I'm going to end with this one. Tell you about this NFL. I want to know what you think about it. Happy birthday, Kelton! Great time last night, man. Shout out to Kelton Solomon. He's going to celebrate his birthday tomorrow at the roof. Starts at what time it starts, Kelton? Tomorrow. He's going to have a wine tasting. You can taste some of the fabulous wine they have. And then on Saturday night at Cleopatra's. Saturday at Cleopatra's Cigar and Cognac Bar. They're going to show the fight between, what's his name? Terrence Crawford and Earl Spence. And guess what? You mentioned, come here to Chop Shop. They got a special gift for you. Got a special for you. They're going to give you some of them Mardi Gras shrimp. I call them the Chop Shop shrimp now. But shout out to the Lance. Shout out to Charles, Mimi, and the great people at Mimi's and Cleopatra. Shout out to them. I can't wait. Yes, Angus Kelly said. Angus Kelly said, strength and honor to their name. 100 and some years old, going to every court case, talking about Miss Fletcher, Mother Fletcher, and Mother Randall. These 100-year-old women. Some of those court, it take 5 hours. They said, baby, we're going to sit here until we get it right. Tasting start from 6 to 9, cigars on the patio. 7 to 12, a live DJ from 7 to 12. Look at this. What Kelson doing tomorrow. This what he doing tomorrow. And then it's going to be off the Saturday. Saturdays might be epic. Saturday might be epic. And don't forget, I'm going to tell you, so I'm going to leave you a story about the NFL. But don't forget TSU. The season ticket drive is coming up. Go get season tickets, man. Step out and get season tickets. Some of you ain't never bought a season ticket in your life. Ain't but 5 games. A lot of the games on TV. I mean, especially the Labor Day game is going to be on TV. fellas, get your group of guys together. Say, man, give me 20 tickets. I need 20 tickets for this game. Man, I need it's somebody out there say, man, that's 100 of us coming. Can we all sit together? See, can Kevin call Kevin and say, man, can all of us sit together? And that should be a great time. It's people coming in from out of town, taking that Prairie View, two of the finest HBCU schools on the planet. And yes, I am partial because they are here in Houston, and I know people at both. I know Clarence McKinney, the coach at TSU, and Bubba McDowell. Been knowing him for 100 years, and but y'all, I got to go with TSU on this. I can't go. Can't go against it. I can't go against TSU. Yes, I am on the broadcast, so I can't go against them. Not on the football broadcast, but that day I'm serious. I might go up in the booth and say something because I think Chatterbox and Devin Wade will be there. I might go up there and just say something. I don't know, but great week, man. A great week. But I want to end. I want to just tell you about the NFL, and y'all. And y'all can ask me questions a little bit that I can answer because I'm not that I don't know everything about this particular situation. But Buffalo Bills running back, you know they're trying to phase running backs out of the game. Bills running back, the Buffalo Bills, who DeMar Hamlin is coming back and trying to play. Buffalo Bills running back Naheem Hines is in a dispute over the financial consequences of his season-ending knee injury that occurred in a freak accident jet skiing. I know for a fact, pro football players, y'all don't have guaranteed contract. They got it in the collective bargaining agreement. You can't get on those skis and jet skis and all that kind of stuff, man. You can't do that. Kelvin, he's going to be at the roof tomorrow night. Herb talking about. Y'all follow me? Since he suffered a non-football injury, he would likely lose his 2023 salary of $2.56 million. And could possibly owe the Bills some money back for his signing bonus. I think he had a $600,000 signing bonus. Yes, my daughter went to TSU too. Right. My daughter went to TSU, and my niece went to Prairie View. Y'all know I love my niece, but TSU is the label that pays me. It's tomorrow, Herb. Herb, when you getting back? Y'all talk to me. Because people mad at the NFL. Somebody sent me and said, Robert, everyone has a choice to treat others with respect and dignity. It's revealing that when an employee is injured, to see how the company takes care of its own. I will continue to believe that the people will do the right thing and bad things will happen to their own when bad things happen. What y'all think? He was on a jet ski 10 days from training camp. Why even risk anything happening before you show up to camp? Man, Herb out of town, man. Herb leaving today, Ray Moore. Herb back. Hey, man, that thing over. Herb out of there. Y'all talk to me. Tell me. Should the team? Are the team playing hardball with him? Being stubborn by working out a fair deal for both the player and the team? Y'all talk to me. Or y'all don't care? Naeem was not out there doing stupid things, somebody said. He just got injured. You stationary on a jet ski when another novice jet skier just ran into a wake zone. He was a victim. Sitting stationary on a jet ski is not a dangerous activity. What y'all think? Buffalo, somebody told me Buffalo should take care of their own, Robert. Clearly, they like Hines because they just traded for him in November. What y'all think? Y'all don't care. Because it ain't you. It ain't your nephew. It ain't your cousin. Man, he said, man with HISD. What's wrong with HISD? We ain't going to talk about that right now. We're going to talk about it. We'll talk about that next week. We'll talk about that next week. But guess what, y'all? I have a good weekend. Safe trip back to all the parents from Texas. All the parents from all over the world. Safe trip back from at the NCAA mess down there in Memphis. Love the kids, but y'all know how I feel about the NCAA. And gonna feel that way until they rectify 100 years of what they've been doing. So it's not, I just don't believe in what they've been doing. And but they had a chance. I can't wait to talk to get off the phone and talk to a couple of people who are down there, a couple of parents, and just to see. I want to know the experience, and I'll share it with you next week. But I'll see y'all later. But parents, like I said in the beginning, I'm going to say it in the end in case you wasn't here. I want y'all to hear this, okay? Whether your child is starting, coming off the bench, or barely plays, enjoy being the parent to an athlete. Be positive. Always make it about the team. If done right, parents, the process of parenting an athlete is rewarding for both you and the child. Youth sports are valuable. I love them. I love youth sports, and I want y'all to know that I love youth sports. I don't like what's going on in youth sports. No, that ain't no fine print. Trina, every player know that. Every player know that. They tell them in the rookie orientation, they tell them, don't get on them damn jet skis. Don't get on them skis. But parents, the reason I said this because I've been in your spot. One day you'll wake up and there won't be anybody left to take the practice. And that's going to hit you. Happened to her. Freightman, you ain't got to it yet. Y'all, my whole world was around my son and his sports. My whole world. I went to. They had 28 games a year. I went to 26 of them a year. Few of them I missed because of the weather. I'd have been all of them. It's gone. It don't play no more. But I enjoyed the hell. I ain't gonna tell you no lie. I enjoyed visiting Princeton. I enjoyed visiting Columbia. Just a rock throw from Harlem. I'm just trying to go. I enjoy Brown that much. And I like Dartmouth. They had some good pizza at this place. I don't know the name of it. It was a little dreary. It looked like Transylvania. I enjoyed Boston. Jay, I really did, because I got a chance to hang out at Harvard. I watched where they row. I forgot the name of the river that they row on. I enjoyed that. Parents, enjoy this stuff, man. I got a chance to go. I'm trying to see what school I missed. Penn. I love Penn. Princeton and Penn. Those are the two travel partners. Columbia and Cornell was the two travel partners. It's not but 8 of the schools. They call it the Ancient 8. Dartmouth and Harvard. They were traveling partners, and Brown and Yale. Yale was beautiful and unique. experience, man. So it was fun, man. Y'all. So enjoy your kids. If your kids are blessed enough to go to college, go as many games as you can, because it's gonna be over, and just enjoy them. Enjoy being a parent of an athlete. Some parents, some people are parent. Some people's kids are not athletes. Enjoy it, being because it's some parents I got to get on this phone with in a minute. I know they just glad to get this summer over with. I know Marissa's glad. I mean, it's not over with yet, but it's high school basketball over with. But enjoy these kids, man. They have a lot more to go through than us. Okay, we didn't. A lot of us didn't have social. Well, we didn't have social media. These kids going through this stuff, man. This dude getting an offer. I'm not getting an offer. This dude, I'm better than this dude. Ray Moore. Did we used to do that? Public announcement for the campaign of Thierry Chinko is July the 31st on all social media. Look out. This young man, Terry Chinko, he is going to run against Ted Cruz. He's making a public announcement of his campaign on July the 31st. I'm going to send you the information so you can support his campaign. We're going to be doing that. Okay, so next week we're going to really be talking about. So July the 31st, be looking. That's next week. That's real soon. But I will see y'all later. Let's see what else we got. Have a great weekend, Tina. We got 2 weeks school year. Oh, school begin in 2 weeks. Wow, this was a short summer. But I love y'all. I'll see y'all on Monday. I can't wait. Can't wait. Who else said something? Yes, let's get Terry Chinko in there. Yeah, that's right. Kelton had a chance to meet him. So we're going to be putting some stuff out there. I'm going to be, whatever he put out there, I'm going to retweet it. So y'all, let's get ready. Let's get ready to give and give. Let's give a little bit. Everybody give a little bit. Happy birthday, Josephine, next week on the 31st. That's right. Your birthday's on the 31st. But I will see y'all Monday. Safe trip back for Jimmy, Doug, and whoever's traveling down there in Memphis. I will see y'all later. Kevin Fraser said he got hold y'all. It's at hold on. Let me give y'all this. Let me put it on the bottom. Let me put it on. Y'all write this down. Write this down. Write this down. Go to this. Go to this. Got something for you. All right. Should I put it on the screen? Do I got time? At Chinko, TCHENKO for Texas. FOR for Texas. At Chinko for Texas. Okay? Let me put that up there. I'm gonna put that up there right quick because I know y'all gonna mess something up. I know y'all gonna mess up. I'm see how I take time. See, I take time out for my people now. Hold up, come on now. Oh, okay. At y'all look. See, I'll do this the same for y'all. Watch this. Hold up. Let me get it right. Don't be laughing at me. Let's get it right. Hold up. Okay. Watch this. I think that's right. I was going to put it in a fixed position, but guess what? I'm going to roll it across there. That man said Mitch Frozen. Y'all leave Mitch McConnell alone at Chinko for Texas. All right? Screenshot that. Follow him on all social media. Screenshot it. And we will see y'all on Monday. I'm out of this piece. Let me get all this stuff off. But I'm out of this piece. I will see y'all Monday. Let me hit the button. Just hit it. Y'all see my mojito?
Jim Hicks. Rob Hatter. You are now tuned in to the Chop Shop. I'm Retro. Let's get it. We in the chop shop, we live in the chop shop. We talking sports talk, we live in the chop shop. We in the chop shop, I'm talking sports talk. So turn your dials up, it's live in the chop shop. We in the chop shop, we live.